Hello folks, Tim here again with some more Marvel Strike Force. Here we are. It is day, should be 371. I just drew a complete blank. Let's go in here and take a gander. It is. It's 371. See that? I actually remembered. Alright, so let's take a look at where we're at. We already know we're level 105. Our total collection power is 47.4 million. Our strongest team power, 6.2 million. Total characters collected, 286, and 177 are at max star rank. So I hope everybody has had an awesome week to this point. I've been busy, but you know, it's been a good week so far. So let's hop in and take a look at our arena. So we finished the day at rank 54. I won one battle. That was it. Everything is Mephisto, you know, Odin. There were some Null. There we go. Like Mephisto and Null. And so it's tough right now, right? But, you know, we're doing what we can every day, like we do with everything. Come in and take a look at our milestones. So, the Cataclysmic Completion. We are working on bonus 1, and we have about 6 hours left on that. And X-Man in Space, participate in April events. We are working on milestone 18 with 19 days left. Mutants versus Zombies. We are working on milestone 13 with 5 days left. Crimson Storm. I feel like the Alliance is doing well. We are working on milestone 16 with 4 days left. And you know, daily raids, we completed that. We already know that we completed Age of Lilandra, and that's why she has 7 stars. In our events, I don't have the teams for Temporal Cataclysm. At least, you know, as far as I can tell, I got as far as I could get, and then I was like, well, let me start over and make some changes to this. But I really need my Astral, and we don't have them ready. So we've gone as far as we can go in that, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. In our campaigns, we're just farming. In our command center, we I don't have 7-star anything other than Electra yet. So for venerated vigilantes, there's not much we can do. In Starlight Vigil, we are completing that every day. Oh, so if I go in and do any more raids today, I will use I will put vigilantes in there, and then when our Crucible comes up, we'll use Lilandra. Okay, and we have 19 days on that, so we should be able to do well. In our Blitz, we're working on Titanian Student. We did hit milestone 20, and we are 3.3 million into the bonus. In the Sword Battle Lab, we are working on floor 37. So I should get through, you know, 3 or 4 more floors today, which will be pretty awesome. We're currently working on milestone 13, and we have 6 days left on that. So I feel like I'm going to get pretty far in that. We hope. We think. Yesterday, we did lose our war battle, which, you know, comes with the territory. You can't win them all. In our Alliance raids currently, Chaotic Storm. So I died. I died working on this node, and I don't want to use my power cores to heal them up. So, you know, that is what it is. I don't want to piss away my power cores like that. But we're currently 24.2% through it. And then in our Spotlight Strike, I picked Team 2, and my team is 58% of the way through it. And, you know, I just ran out of moves. So we will sim that. And there we go. So, we just need, a little while longer. What is this? I forget. What is it? Like every 10 minutes you get an energy? So hopefully we'll get another shot at that in today. But our overall progress is 56%. And the reason that we don't up, let's go into here. So the reason that I don't up it to the next tier is because when you get in, so difficulty 1 requires ISO 8, tier 3, level 2. I don't know that everybody has their raid teams to that point yet. And then difficulty 2 requires ISO 8, tier 3, level 3. And again, I don't know that everybody has their teams ready. But you know what? I'm feeling froggy. I couldn't get an answer, so we're just going to up the difficulty and see how far we go tomorrow. Okay? Yeah. That's what we're going to do. Confirm. Yeah, let's just see how it goes, right? You don't know until you try. We'll get to see people's abilities. And then, Crucible starts in a couple days. Battle World should be back soon. In the Dark Dimension 7, we are 2 days and 22 hours into our second run, and we are on Mission 6, which is non-legendary and non-mythic global. We had a battle. We're using Orcus. We're using the full Orcus. I feel like Omega Sentinel brings a lot of value with the heal and the damage that she does. So I went with the full team instead of Black Knight. I mean, she's also, she got 3 stars, So yeah, so that's why I went with her over Black Knight. So we did make progress. We finished the last, what do you call it? the last unrestricted, and then we flew through non-legendary, non-mythic city with Spider Society, and then so now here we are. So I want to touch on something that I have mentioned before, but this is really, really important. If you participate in everything, war, the raids, right? You're not only helping yourself, you're helping the Alliance. And I can speak right now to the fact that people aren't contributing to the Alliance. And I need to start tracking that better. And then, to be honest with you, we need to replace them. Right? And, inactives. So, elite troops inactive for 4 days, which, it's cool. I get it. 1 day ago is yesterday. So really, really, really important that if you're part of an alliance, that you participate. Do your 10 war battles. Doesn't matter if you win or lose. Doesn't matter if you have, no teams, you're a newbie and you get into a good alliance. Go in, start the battle, leave the battle. You can escape out of it. I don't want my alliance. So I want my alliance, right? So, and I'm not doing this to call anybody who watches the videos out or make anybody feel like an asshole, okay? But look how many people didn't even do one battle in the last war. We have one. Why does this keep going back to the top? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 people that didn't take that didn't contribute to the Alliance victory. Now, those 8 people could have made the difference of whether we win or lose. Okay? And I know people have lives. I know people are busy. But missing every war, right? And then, you go in and you look at raid. And this is what an alliance leader is going to look at if they want to make changes to the alliance. If you go into the alliance raids, right? And okay, scoring. Scoring is what I want. Nope, that's not what I want. I want participation. Do. So that's our progress. Here's our leaderboard, okay? Let's look and see has not joined. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So at this point of the day, 10 people have not taken part in the raids. Now, I know that at least, 3 or 4 of these people are probably either at school or at work, and they'll do it when they get home. Right? But if you're not participating, you're hurting. It's my opinion that you are hurting the alliance. So I just spent a really long time saying, if you're in an alliance, participate. Better rewards for you, better rewards for your alliance. Now I got to look at something because I was putting off looking at it earlier because, I don't want to be a dick, but at the same time, I don't want to have to leave my own alliance to go somewhere else to get the rewards that I need for where I'm at. Right? I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that guy. Right? But if you look, so here's our Crimson Storm, right? Let's scroll down and let's take a look at the people with 0 points. Okay? That's a problem. That is a problem for me. Now, Soundwave, I'm not worried about. I don't know if this is just participation for today or overall. But, we got to get that up. We got to get more participation or there's no point in being in an alliance. Because if all those people were participating, we'd be higher than milestone 16. I don't know if I can stress it enough for people and especially, for new players. If you're in an alliance, do the things that everybody else is doing, because then you're just riding other people's coattails. And if you're not participating at all, then you're just hurting your alliance members. And, at some point, an alliance leader is going to get sick of losing people because they can't get the rewards they need. Like, in the past month, we've lost 2 people who I like to another alliance because it's better rewards. Okay, I'm going to get down off my soapbox now. I could go on all day, but I'm just talking in circles. I'm going to hop down off my soapbox. So let's take a look at our stores. Okay, so I bought... Did I get a refresh and I don't know it? Or did I not spend coins today? All right. Boom. Boom. We got 100 and we only have 101, so we're going to buy some more of those. We are sitting on 448,000 X coins. In our... What am I... Did I miss a reset? Or a refresh? I must have. Alright, so we'll pick up these. That's 86. We'll pick up these because we only have 67. And we'll pick up these because we only have 176. In our Blitz store. So we do have Blitz orbs, 140 of them, but I don't need the ancient one. So we're just gonna hold on to those. We're gonna pick up our war refill. And we are going to hop on down here and buy ourselves a minion. Boom. Boom. Minion. Oh. Orbs. I didn't have any special orbs today. But, well, we got a premium orb. We'll go ahead and open that. Alright. We are sitting on 2 mega orbs. I am debating on saving those. Because if you look at who's in the mega orb, you got Ancient One, who we have maxed, Black Panther Shuri, Blade, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Dakin, Emma, X-Men Emma. You know, these guys. So the only things that we would be getting out of here, Ant-Man should be maxed, yeah, would be Hercules, Jean Grey, Kahori, Medusa, Miss Marvel, 142 out of 200. Yeah, we did get Oath. Everybody else in here, we don't need Shard Spores. So, I don't know. I'm thinking about just holding on to them. We also have 2 Mega Gold Orbs, and I'm thinking of holding on to them too. Until we get a little lower on gold. Just my thoughts. Let me know in the comments, you know, whether you agree or not. So, we already did our Blitz store. Let's take a look at our Raid store. So, nothing in here that we want or need. We can hop into our Arena store. We can get some training modules. 6,600. So, we'll pick up some more Star-Lord. And in our War store, excuse me, we will pick up Captain Britain. We will pick up Blade. So Captain Britain's ultimate, we own 55 of the shards. We need, what, 200 of them? Blade's special, we have 65. And again, we need 200. We'll pick up Crystal. We'll pick up Scarlet Spider. We'll pick up Sith. Is there anybody else? No, there isn't. Then we'll look down here. All right, so our Cosmic Crucible store. Shadow King's Basic Awakened. We already have that maxed. Old Man Logan's Basic Awakened. So we are now up to 96 of those. And we will pick up Miss Marvel Classic. So she's now 147 out of 200. And if Abomination's in here, we're going to pick him up. If not, we're going to move on. All right, in our Elite store, we're going to have to get the second diamond on Super Skrull. Not really, not really much of a decision there. So Super Skrull is awesome now. And so now we're down to 4,400. And we're going to have to work on building these up again at some point. Our Dark promo credits, we only have 534. We're sitting on 200 of the diamonds. So we could, if there's somebody that can get a second star. How about I actually look at what's in here? I was just scrolling down. So Cable, Spider-Punk, Titania, Karnak, Coulson, no. Venom, Ghost, no. Anti-Venom, Miss Marvel, no. The Thing, no. I don't... Is it worth getting Black Panther Shuri's second diamond? I'm not entirely sure. But I don't see anybody down here. We can 7-star Maria Hill. That'll put a diamond on her. I actually like the character. I'd like to see them do a buff on her. But, you know, as of right now, she's got 1 diamond. And I haven't put any resources in her. But I do personally like the character. And then we got an orb. What did we get? A 4-star orb? We got a 4-star orb. But that's pretty much it for supplies. I'm not entirely sold on Black Panther Shuri having more diamonds. At this point. How about that at this point? If you guys disagree, let me know in the comment section. All right. In our Ultra Store, not going to spend on Star-Lord. Not going to spend on... I don't know. I think sometimes about Kate Bishop, but no. And then again, we only have 3,300 of the Battle World credits until we get Battle World. So we got a milestone. I'll bet you it's the spend money milestone. It is golden opportunity. Bam. Fully completed our golden opportunity because we spent gold. Let's go in and take a look at character progression. So our new friend Mephisto, we brought up to 90. Gear tier 17. I fully purpled him out, and I maxed out all of his abilities. So just waiting on some more training materials. That's not going to get us to 95. Punisher, we're farming, so 180 out of 300. Taskmaster, we're farming 67 out of 300. Super Skrull, we got the first diamond yesterday. We got the second diamond today, which you all just watched. We did. Where is our Green Goblin Classic? He's in here somewhere, chilling out, doing Green Goblin things. I feel like maybe he's ducking me. Yeah, okay. You know what? I ain't got time for all that. So let's come down. Green Goblin Classic. Tier 19. So there you go. Gear tier 19, level 100. All his skills are maxed out. He's not fully purple ISO'd. I mean, he could be if I wanted to, but I don't. And what sucks is without the star, his power's so low. Not sure how I feel about the overpower yet. So I'm going to reserve judgment. I mean, I kind of like it. I think it's kind of cool. It's another thing that does something. It really, because it kind of helps me in battles. Like, it helps me in the arena. Helped me in war yesterday. I got a couple punch-ups. And then, the piece de resistance. The highlight of the day. I got me some Havoc. So I didn't notice Havoc is still listed as an X-Man. So we like that. That's awesome. So we have fully completed the Starjammer team. I haven't built anybody up too far, except for Lilandra, because obviously we're going to take Lilandra up even further, right? Apply trauma to all enemies on each attack. Yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll get that. We'll get that. I don't see any reason why not. Yeah. So we're really going to build Lilandra up. And, so still no Silver Sable. Still no Hitmonkey. And 6 out of 100 for the new Daredevil. We already took a look at the Punisher. Other than that, that's pretty much all I've done as far as character progression works. For as far as it goes, really. We're getting Miss Marvel Classic. We're getting her shards randomly. So 147 out of 200. Where are we? Medusa, 160 out of 300. I haven't really done much with her since I initially leveled it up. Beast is in good shape. Kahori is 161 out of 300. So yeah, we're getting some good stuff in here. Astral is, I'm gonna have to pour this stuff into Astral. I'm gonna have to get them all to 100. And Gear Tier 19, the same thing with Night Stalkers. So I think Astral should be the priority, so that we can do a higher difficulty in the next the next battle world. So it won't let me go in right now and change the difficulty, but we're going to go up to the next difficulty tier. All right, guys, that's pretty much all I have. I apologize for taking 10 minutes to preach about, the whole alliance thing, but I feel very strongly that if everybody in the alliance contributes daily to your raids, to your wars when the wars are up, to your, what do you call it? To everything, man. To your milestones. Like, it doesn't matter if it's 2 points or 2 million points. Just contribute. Doing war. It doesn't matter if it's if you win 2 battles and you have and you're gonna lose 8. Doesn't matter. Contribute. Same thing in your raids. You can only do 1 node. Do the 1 node. Contribute. And then use the rest of your battles to go in and then back out. You just go in, you choose defeat, and boom, you go back out, and you spent all your, jeez. You spent all your raid energy. Oh my God. But once again, if you're in an alliance, participate. Because I'm telling you, me personally, I'm going to start getting rid of people and opening up space for people who will actually contribute. All right, guys, I'm done preaching. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have an amazing day. Please like the video. If you're just finding us for the first time, please subscribe. And there is a playlist that goes all the way back to day 1 on this free-to-play account. Excuse me, if you'd like to join us on the Discord, the link is in the description, and I love your comments. Even if you're correcting silly things that I do, I'm fine with it, because my brain does not work, the same as somebody else's brain, and I might be doing something that's, not in my best interest, and sometimes you guys correct me on that because my brain gets stuck on one thing. I get tunnel vision. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the comments, and the comments help push the videos out in front of more eyes. So that's appreciated too. I'm going to shut the hell up and get out of here. I'll see you guys later.